Yo, what's up everybody? Today I'm bringing you guys another breeding video, and on today's video I'm going to be hatching a couple hopefully bamboo leafy shrimp axies. And I hope I hit them in a beast body as well. So let's not waste any time and let's pop right on into it. As you can see, I'll just shrink my camera down into the corner and we will hop right in. We will get into the inventory here, and you guys can see that I got 3 eggs ready to rock and roll. It's not my biggest hatching that I've ever done, but I know that people enjoy these, so I wanted to bring you guys the hatchings live. As you can see, this beast down here is one of the parents, and I've been using this in Arena so far in Season 5 for Rare Era, and it's done pretty well for me. But ideally, I would like to get a better back card and probably get a better eye card as well. The cute bunny actually is played in pretty nicely. I like the utility that that card provides. And obviously the leafy, the bamboo, and the shrimp are perfect. That's exactly what we need. So I do have the windows open at the top here. And then you can see down at the bottom, I'll zoom in on it in just a sec, but the other parent is a plant. And this plant has leafy, bamboo, mushroom, Kotaro, Sirius, and carrot. Now, the thought process when I did breed these was that there's a small possibility that the mushrooms procking the carrots might actually provide some decent value. It's kind of like a fallback option. It's not my first option by any means for what I'm trying to hit. I'm definitely trying to hit the shrimp. But hey, if you get mushroom carrot, I think that's interesting because the mushrooms do proc the new carrot buff. So each time the mushroom provides a heal, you're actually going to get additional damage on your carrot. So if you can get enough mushrooms down and heals off throughout the game, your carrot can start swinging for 120, 130, maybe even plus damage. So that being said, there is an outside shot that we hit something there. While we wait for those breeds to just process, because it always does take a minute, we'll take a look at the other parent here. And we'll go into the genes, and I will zoom in really quickly. Let me zoom in for everybody. And we can take a look here. So in the back, the R1, we're looking at pumpkin, pigeon post. On the horn, there's potentially cactus and shoal star in the genes. We got some Sirius and herbivore. So like I said, not the, I don't know, I guess the best way to articulate it is like, this is not perfect gene pool by any means. This is more of like a cheap Axie that I found on, closer to floor. And same with the beast that I was showing just a second ago. Both these Axies are closer to floor, and I'm hoping to hit something juice. Yo, okay, the Cottontail is fire. Fire to hit the Cottontail. I'm disappointed a little bit by the Chubby and the Indian Star, but the fact that we got a beast body with Cottontail, I'm already picturing Way of the Beast with the leafy bamboo, and now we have a Cottontail play as well. So, I mean, even if this is not the final version, the fact that I just hit Cottontail with leafy and bamboo is epic. So epic. We'll just take a look at the genes here. For anyone that is new to Axie breeding, the dominant gene here is responsible for 37.5%, and the R1 here, I just realized I'm a little bit off on my numbers. I haven't been crunching numbers as much as I used to, but I believe it's like 9.5, and then the R2 is just small. It's like 3.25 or something. Yeah, usually I bang that number out like boom, 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 but I haven't regurgitated it in a little bit, so I don't know. 37.5 in the dominant. I think it's around 9 or 10 here, and then the last little bit of percentage comes in from the R2. So the R2, not super important, but as you can see, there's some cool parts there. There's a turnip that came through, a buzz that came through, Axie Kiss. So if this is any indication of some of the potential on the other Axies, we definitely could hit something good. But right off the bat, very happy to get a Cottontail. I did not have a Cottontail bamboo leafy Axie, and now I have that in a beast body. And like I said, I bred 2 pretty close to floor Axies, and I will take that Cottontail bamboo leafy all day long. All right, let's hit the refresh because I did already click morph before. We got a plant. Is it a good plant? Boom! Give it to me, baby. That's what I'm talking about. we hit the bamboo, the leafy, and the shrimp. You also got Poppy on the eyes, which is a juice card, and Serious on the mouth, which is pretty good. The only kind of miss on this one is the pumpkin on the back, but man, I'm taking this all day long. This is sick. So far, so good. We got strong bamboo shoot 3 all the way through. Juice. Leafy only in the dominant slot, unfortunately, but that's still okay. We got Buzz in the R1, and then of course we hit the juicy shrimp. This is a beautiful plant. I don't know what Hontao was talking about. He said my RNG luck wasn't good. Maybe that only applies to Moku because my breeding luck is on point right now. Let's hope I don't jinx it for the last one because we'll take one more juice Axie. Let's go. We got a beast. We like beast. Yo, I just went leafy bamboo 3 for 3. Let's freaking go. Hotbutt on the tail is a little unfortunate, and mushroom just doesn't really play into the entire build, but still we hit a lot of good parts on this. The way I would classify these is like none of them are perfect, but as you can see from what I had beforehand, what I showed at the beginning of the video, and I can go back to it really quickly, but I started off with this thing, and as you can see, like I'd say the eyes in the back on this one could use work, right? And I'm using it in arena right now, and I'm rank about 4,000, so it's like not terrible. And then I have this thing too, which I'll probably dump now. I'm gonna try it out first because I haven't actually played like a full mushroom team yet. So I will try it really quick, but then I'll probably put it on market now that I've bred it out. I just wanted to take the breeds out of it really. It was a 0 breed on market, so and I think this is where the Cottontail came from. No, where did the Cottontail come from? Don't tell me that was just like a pure luck Cottontail. There's no way. Oh, there it is. Yo. I just hit like a 2.5% Cottontail. What are the chances? Literally 2.5%. I just said it. That's sick. I'm pumped about it. So you guys can see that the new ones that came out, we made improvements, right, to the team. Like I said, ideally we want different eyes on this one. Ideally we want a different back on this one. But this one, I'd say is probably best. It's 5 out of 6 good parts. This one I'd give 4 out of 6 good parts. And this one, again, 4 out of... Ooh, this one might only be 3. I'd say 3 out of 6 good parts. The Axie Kiss is good, and then the Leafy Bamboo is good. But let's check out the genes. Genes are kind of meh on this one. But we still did hit the Bamboo, which is the main thing, and we got the Leafy. So now I'll go try to find a partner to put with these on the market, and I'll just do it really quickly just to kind of show you guys what exactly I'll look for. So I need to look for something to kind of counter. I'm going to put this one back for a sec to this guy, and then I'll use this window to go into my Axies so that I can keep them open at the top, right? And I want to look at the genes, and you want to try to balance them out. So I think this was the best one, although I do like the beast bodies. The beast bodies are what I wanted the most. But the part set to go 5 out of 6 on this one and have like such a strong bamboo shoot line all the way through. I'm going to focus this one for now. And then I would need to find a partner for it. So bamboo's super strong. We need Leafy to be really strong because Leafy's only in the dominant slot. So we need Leafy. I'm going to put bamboo on again. But if there's none that are cheap, I might fade it. It would put the odds down significantly to not have bamboo in the dominant. But we kind of need it. And then, I mean, we'll let these run. I mean, I could use a shrimp. Let's see what there is for shrimp. Because the Poppy I can let run, which means basically like I don't need to prioritize Poppy. Poppy's good, but I don't need to buy something that has Poppy. Okay, so taking a look here, we got Bug, but the other parts are kind of bad. Mavis is the bad part. I mean, I guess you could argue that maybe even Timber on the back is bad just because it doesn't synergize with what you're trying to do in your build. Buzz here, though, is good because if you remember, Buzz is right here in the R1. So if we're trying to get rid of Pumpkin, Buzz could be a really good match. The eyes, Chubby in the R2, which isn't good, but other than that, it's okay. You wouldn't want to hit Mavis. That would be terrible, but I mean, this is literally the cheapest Axie on the market right now, and like, it's usable for this breed, right? So like, ideally, we'd hit Shrimp, Buzz, Bamboo. I mean, they're all not bad, but none of them are amazing on the mouth. Mosquito, Peacemaker, Axie Kiss, they're all like okay. Serious is fine as well, so like the mouth would be all right. You'd probably hit Leafy again because your odds are 75% just by the fact that you have 37.5 on both. And then the eyes would be the question mark. But I mean, I think I'm going to buy this and I'm just going to hit it just because YOLO, you know, it's a good price. Let's see what else is on the market just before I hit it. But I think I'll scoop this for, I mean, for 13 bucks. I think it's kind of like a no-brainer right now, unless I can find something with better genes. But like, this is a 0 breed count too. Bug body with a vault builder in the front line. Like, that doesn't sound terrible to me. You know what I mean? Vault builder in rare era is really good, and then in final era as well, the mystic era, collect and protect is always jacked. So no 0 breeds. Yeah, I mean, this is a 0 breed, but it's got Neo's good, Cute Bunny's good. That kind of meshes with some of what I'm doing. The bone sale sucks, but let's see. Genes. Kataro's okay. Pumpkin, though. The back is so bad that I think I have to fade this one because my backs are weak. My backs all came through weak, as in, like, I don't have good parts on my back. So I can't afford to breed my bad backs with something else that has a bad back. So that's a no-go. Although that's a decent Axie if you're looking to buy one. That's not a bad one at all. What's this? Pincer on the mouth is kind of dog. And Zeal is not useful at all. Ronin's nice, but I mean, it just has too many bad parts, I think. Poppy's good, so that would be nice because we have Poppy in the dominant, so buffing a Poppy would be good. Leafy, but Pincer sucks. Pincer sucks. The shrimp is okay though. Oh, that's a tough one. That's a really tough one. I'm like trying to think of which one I could put it with, but I mean, obviously that one is a match. So let's just do that. Let's just not overthink it. It's really easy to overthink breeding, but often the most logical thing that you can do is just basically, sorry, Gap City. But the most logical thing is typically the best thing that you can do. So, I mean, we saw right away, we identified that was a good opportunity for us. So boom, we're going to just do it right now on stream. We're not even going to play around. We just bought this thing and I'm just going to show you guys. I mean, I wasn't planning to do this, but I'm making the video, so let's do it. I'm going to show you guys the entire process. It wasn't planned when I started this, but I was just planning to show you guys the hatches, but now we're here and we're into it. So next you go to Axie Tech, and then you're going to go to the breeding simulator, and you're going to put in the genes. For someone who's not an experienced breeder, I would recommend that you take the genes before or the ID numbers before you actually make a purchase, and you run them through this simulator, and it gives you the odds. You can see here on the side. My face is a little in the way, so I'll scroll down a bit, but you can see all of the odds, right, for what you're potentially going to hit. Our back is still weak here, which is unfortunate, but we need to slowly get it better over time. I mean, I still don't like that. I mean, having only 20-some% chance to hit Buzz, not great, because that's our ideal back, right? So maybe this wasn't the perfect partner, but like I said, I was kind of value shopping, and I mean, Bamboo coming out at 97%, Leafy coming out at 75%. All of the mouths are fine, so like any mouth that comes out is fine. On the eyes, I'd say we're good with probably, I don't know, about 50%. I'd say these three we're probably fine with, the 9, 9, and 37. You don't want Mavis or Chubby or Confused, but the eyes are a little questionable. Back is slightly questionable, but we should hit the Shrimp, the Bamboo, the Leafy, and then I'm going to roll this a bunch, and we'll see what we hit. I mean, we might hit something great, we might not, but we should be okay. Based on the value of the back of this Axie, like the fact that the genes aren't perfect on the back or the eyes, I'm only going to hit it 3 times because that 4th breed can get, I mean, I don't want to say it's expensive because I've definitely bred a lot more expensive Axies over time, but the average cost for your breeds does jump up quite significantly on that 4th breed. So if you're just trying to keep your average low to minimize your risk, then I would totally recommend just going for 3 breeds. So we'll go here and we will swap Ron. We need to swap Ron into AXS, And we need 1.5, well, not 105, 1.5 XS. It makes me sad that I'm using up my RON because I'm trying to save my RON for something else, but it is what it is. So we'll just convert this. It'll go through pretty quick, and then we will convert over some SLP. And maybe I'll make my face bigger while I do this because I'm just kind of chatting. Yeah, so then I'll convert over SLP after this. And then I will hit the breeds, the 3 breeds, and then I'll wrap up this video. But hopefully this information is all helpful to anyone who's potentially trying to breed. If you guys have any questions about breeding, I've made a ton of breeding videos. If you just go through the channel, a lot of them are posted. And I think even if you go into my original breeding video, which is a bit lower on the channel, it has all of the basics. It's a pretty long video. It's one of the first videos I ever took, and maybe that you could make an argument that I should remake it and do it over again. And now that I've made a little bit of content and I know a little bit more about what I'm doing, but I mean, basically the messaging that's in that video is still really true to this day, and I put a lot of emphasis on like the actual numbers and the how-to, whereas this is like really like a short and sweet because I'd like to have see a stat on how many breeds I've actually rolled in Axie. I think that'd be pretty cool. Also, I got a fresh haircut. Look at that hard line. Oof, it's not bad, eh? I'm just swapping the SLP, by the way, right now. So the other transaction went through. Now this transaction's going through. This one will be completed in a sec, and then we'll have all of our resources that we need. Easy peasy. Of course, I'm on the Katana decks. I have all of the bookmarks saved. If anybody needs help finding a bookmark, let me know. And actually, to that point, if anyone has a mobile Mavis Market bookmark, I could use that because on mobile, I'm struggling to find that. But we got all our assets switched over. We've seen our odds. They're decent. They're decent. They're not perfect. That's why we're only going to hit this 3 times, but we're still going to hit it. And then offline, after the stream ends here, or the video, I should say, I'm going to find a Cottontail to roll with one of those beasts. Another Cottontail, like a bamboo leafy Cottontail is the game plan. Why is that open? Okay, there we go. And then we will breed this guy, and now we need to go find that new bug. We take this bug, and we breed. So we have the exact amount of resources because on the Axietech website, I'm sure you saw as well, down at the bottom, it showed the total amount of SLP and AXS that was required. So we'll go ahead and we'll roll these eggs really quick. Breed. And we breed. And then we'll do one more after, and then that'll use up all our resources. And we'll have 3 new eggs, 3 new bamboo leafies, shrimps hopefully. And I mean, if we hit Buzz, that's a money Axie, like absolute money Axie. So that's the goal. Hopefully we can hit like Poppy, Buzz, and then obviously, of course, Leafy, Shrimp, Bamboo. But the Leafy, Shrimp, and Bamboo, honestly, the odds are really good. So like where I've gotten the odds with those parts particularly, I'd be more surprised if we didn't hit them than if we did. But obviously the back is still questionable. The eyes are questionable. Mouth is fine. So really we're good. We're guaranteed on 4 parts, I'd say. And we're questionable on 2. Pretty good chance that we pop out something decent with a bug body to get Vault Builder. So there you have it. That's how easy it is. And then you just pop back into your inventory. And we see we already have 2 eggs. And then there should be a 3rd one coming through here. We went really fast. I want to prove that it's going to work. And I want to prove that it's going to work fast. Fast. Looking at the ID numbers as well. It looks like we're at Axie number 11,822,930. And we've been in Axie 11 million for a while. There's the last egg to come through. So we got 3 sequential numbers, 29, 30, and 31. 386 total on this account. And then I have, I think, 3 Scholar accounts. Each one has 20 so Axies. So we're coming up 450, getting closer and closer to 500 every day. So hope everybody enjoyed this video. It did go a little bit long, but it was action-packed with a bunch of good breeding information. We had some new hatches. We bred some more Axies. and I explained a little bit of the background of breeding and some of the percentages and the stats and what you want to try to do. And I showed you exactly how I do it. So hopefully you have learned something. Hope you enjoy, and have a great morning, afternoon, or evening wherever you're watching from, and I will catch everybody on the next video. Peace.